then his light went dark. And so I thought maybe if I'd made a different call, maybe if I hadn't missed it all, maybe he'd be fine. Maybe we'd unwind. Maybe if I help another soul, maybe if I helped you reach your goal, life could be that bright. I could sleep at night.
Athena, I don't know who your friend is. I don't know what he's like, but my time with you has been splendid. The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more. And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't think you mind. If not his friend, then mine. Maybe to fall is to learn one way. Maybe it's all gonna turn out great. I know we'll be fine. I know it's light you'll find.
You're a good kid.
Thanks.
Don't you miss me?
More than you know.
And jump in the water and kiss me.
Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water.
I'll make sure that you are safe and sound. Come play with me and our daughter and let's...
Hello, my friends. I believe we are live once again. Now, if you were here for the previous part of our epic fundraiser live stream for children's healthcare, you will have seen that I got pied to the face like there was no tomorrow. But alas, I emerged victorious in my battle against Eurylochus, I think. I don't know if we were keeping score. We both got so much pie to the face that I'm actually seeing like little white dots around, but it's okay. The pie tasted delicious, and now it's time for us to continue the show. What we're doing on this live stream, for those of you who are tuning in right now, is I'm signing posters while we're listening to Epic, and we're selling posters that depict the Epic characters in a really cute party. And every time that we sell a poster, the money that would be sent to me will instead be donated directly to Hospital del Niño and Fundación Hospital Pediátrico, two organizations in Puerto Rico that do a lot of great work for children's health care. Now, I'm signing as many of these posters as I can today. And so if you buy a poster, there's a chance that the poster you buy will be one of the ones that I signed today. And regardless of whether you receive the poster that I sign or not, the money that would go to me will still be donated to these organizations. So by buying one of these posters, you're helping improve the facilities and the equipments that are used to treat children. You're helping pay for their treatments at the nursing home that provides 24/7 care to kids with chronic illnesses. And yes, we're about to continue the show. I want to give a quick shout out to Stage Pilot for being super amazing and for helping me out with making this whole thing possible with little things like this. Thank you so much. I have an iPad where I can see the chat. Huh, you guys have been sending pancakes all day. You should have been sending pies. And I can't see through my eyes. I'm kidding, I can. It's fine, it's fine. All right, without further ado, we shall continue with the Circe saga. Puppeteer was another one of those really difficult songs for me to write. Specifically because of the intro. I wanted to have this moment between Odysseus and Eurylochus where Odysseus is, well, I want to leave some things up to interpretation, but it's another fun moment that showcases where Odysseus is on the spectrum of ruthlessness in relation to open arms. It's also a fun opportunity to plant a seed with Eurylochus. That'll be important and relevant later.
Of that I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh man, I should get pied to the face more often. Look how crisp that autograph is looking. Look at that.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir!
Since we left home, we faced a variety of foes
So,
from a wide range of places. God's
This moment is one that me and Armando have a lot of fun recording.
But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Oh, and then the gorgeous vocals of the amazing, wonderful, beautiful, lovely Talia Sindel.
Go ahead and rest wherever you like.
Oh, I love that riff. Like, go ahead and rest wherever you like. Something like that.
Take a seat.
Uh,
Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet.
I also love the play of the words of like, Circe's got you now, you know, using it as like, oh, don't worry, Circe's got you now, but also the double meaning of like, oh no, Circe's got you now.
They'll be the
It grows
last
out and tails.
mistakes you
She
made.
changed them.
When I was writing Puppeteer,
I've got all the power now. I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer.
to like get into the vibe of the song, and this is true, this is not a joke, I would like strut walk to it before it was done, and I was like listening to the music. It's like, does it make me want to strut?
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't.
And this is such a fun moment for me too, because
All we've learned. Every
Eurylochus is like freaked out. He just saw a bunch of his men get turned to pigs, right?
we have left before they're not.
And it's another interesting moment that like showcases
Since you and I, and let's run.
like where he is on the scale of ruthlessness, right? He's thinking like, man, we've got some men left. Let's save those. The other ones were turned into pigs. Like let's cut our losses, you know?
If it was you I had to save, I can only hope you do the same.
But Odysseus, he doesn't want to accept that. He doesn't want to. He's still trying to hold on to the part of him that doesn't want to be ruthless, you know? He wants to believe that
My name's and
Would you
I.
choose to
he
leave?
doesn't need ruthlessness in this world that he's
I've got
in.
all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm a puppeteer,
She's a
yeah.
clever witch,
This is the price.
and she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits,
We draw the line.
but you don't have to play.
What's wrong about
I have to try.
I've got all the power.
What?
All the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
All right, what's in the chat now? A bunch of pigs and a bunch of flowers. Honestly, that's very on point. Whoa!
I must say,
So fun fact, I actually wrote Wouldn't You Like after Dangerous.
Who goes there?
Wouldn't You Like was not the original Hermes song. Dangerous was. Well, even before Dangerous, Hermes made a quick appearance in the middle of Puppeteer. It was super short.
the blessing of a certain God, divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to.
All right. But then I had so much fun writing him in Dangerous, and then I thought there was an opportunity in the Circe saga to also give him that time and that presence that he deserves.
Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have
So what's particularly funny is that, remember how earlier I was telling you guys that some songs are inherently more difficult for me, at least, to write than others? And a big part of that has to do with the amount of plot points that occur in said song. So, Wouldn't You Like was a very easy song to write. Sorry, not that it was a very easy song. It was much easier for me to write than something like Remember Them, because the plot of Wouldn't You Like is this. Hermes appears and gives Odysseus moly. That's the whole point of the song. He shows up and says, all right, you're going to fight Circe. You're going to need some of this. You're gonna need some of that. You're gonna need. Something like that.
Here in the roots of this flower that lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation.
You must consume and digest it, and you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need is imagination.
Your opponent.
And I call this root holy.
So by eating the mole, Odysseus can conjure up a creature, a being of his imagination, momentarily, just like Circe can. And so what's fun is that Odysseus is still pretty traumatized by his experience with the Cyclops. And because he was so traumatized by it, the Cyclops and all of his features are so fresh in Odysseus' mind, you know? So that plays a big role in, like, later when we get to Dunfor, Odysseus summons a Cyclops, right? I just think it's a fun way to, like, you know, I like bringing elements from the previous sagas and showing how they form our characters as we move forward throughout the story.
Thank you. Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die.
I really like Hermes as a character, too, because he's one of the only characters in Epic that genuinely just show up and actually help. You know? Like, he's a bit of a loose cannon, but he shows up and he does help Odysseus on both occasions.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this.
Albeit in both situations, he's sending Odysseus to a situation where he could just die.
Take a look around through here.
But Odysseus was already walking into it.
At your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so
I loved writing this part too.
Sure. Did you do something to them?
Hermes, all I did was reveal their true form.
You turn them into pigs.
Into piggies.
I don't know who you are.
If I don't see a bunch of lion emojis in the chat, I'm gonna cry.
I've got people to protect. Nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking
Lions, snakes, and goats.
Make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I can put a spell on you.
Hey, I see some lions in the chat.
Soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me.
Yay! Thank you, friends.
One that claims your power, so
For those of you who are tuning in right now, we are doing a fundraiser
Your mortals can't acquire
for children's health care in Puerto Rico.
consequence.
then I must be
Every poster you buy contributes to paying for children's treatments, for improving their equipment and facilities,
Okay, fine, yes. But regardless,
and overall just improve the quality of children's health care in Puerto Rico.
our fates are intertwined, they're attached.
Hey, I see a bunch of lions and snakes in the chat. That's what I'm talking about.
So now there is no turning back. You've
And so Odysseus summons the thing that's freshest on his mind. El Ciclopo.
Done for. Not even a spell saves you, 'cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
you've lost.
My nymphs are like my
But also what's fun about Odysseus and the way he conjures up the Cyclops is he remembers. So if you'll notice in the animation that we have by the amazing artist Murchie, Polyphemus conjures up like a club halfway through the battle against the Chimera. Odysseus does this because it's the same order of events that happened when he faced off against the Cyclops. At first, the Cyclops was in there were fighting, but once the Cyclops had the club, it gave him extra reach. Think of it as like ability points in a video game, right? And so the Cyclops with the club is a nice surprise on the Chimera, just like it was a surprise on Odysseus and his men.
There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion.
Do you guys remember when I recorded
So much
a video for this with Talia, and we used a fork, and it still got taken down for some reason?
willing to burn.
I was like, oh, we can't use a sword or a knife for this, you know? It'll get taken down. Little did I know how deadly a plastic fork was.
Don't break when there is so much power, but there's no puppet here. This is the price we pay alone. There is no line, never enough. So much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't.
a fun moment too, because
Back at home, my wife awaits.
what I think is easy to miss is that this moment reveals something so interesting about Odysseus, right? Now,
But it's been 12 long years, oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife.
and that thing that's very interesting is that it shows that Odysseus
So I beg you,
is so loyal to Penelope.
grant us mercy and let us puppets
Well, there's a moment in here where Circe gives him an ultimatum. And remember, Odysseus doesn't know that Circe's just saying this so she can kill him after, because she has like a knife behind her back and then behind his neck. But he chooses to plead with the knowledge that he has. He chooses Penelope over the lives of his men. And what's really fun about that is that, even though it's kind of hinted about here, that comes to play later when we get to Thunderbringer. So there are other ways as planting the seed for Thunderbringer to happen. Because here he was able to get out of it, right? Here Circe helps him. But his true nature does get revealed later and in front of all of his crew.
Wait, you're helping us?
And I just think that's fun. I think it's fun to write like these complex moments like that we can look at it from so many different angles.
Showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before.
I love Talia's voice so much.
Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer now.
Talia, I love you. If you're watching this, I love you. I love you so much.
Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here.
That's a hard song to sing, man. Shout out to Talia for singing this. Oh, okay. All right. I have succeeded in signing a lot of posters, and we're actually almost out of posters from this pile, so I think for the next saga we might need some more. But I'm being told by the amazing production team of Stage Pilots that it is time for another guest. Now, if you recall, our first guest was Athena, who showed up to the fundraiser, and we played Street Fighter while blindfolded because warriors of the mind need to anticipate their attacks. After that, after the Cyclops saga, we had Polites, who challenged me to a pancake eating contest to settle the score after everyone's been calling him a pancake. After that, for the Ocean saga, we had Eurylochus come in and test how long until our lucks run out by playing musical chairs with pie, where Athena came in and put pie in our face, right? And so now that we've finished the Circe saga, I wonder who our next guest will be. Theme music. Or something. That's okay. I can make theme music myself. Dun 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 dun. Oh my gosh! Could it be the one and only, the legendary Circe?
Yes, it is I. Hello. So good to be here.
Circe, thank you for coming to the fundraiser. What are we doing today?
I have a lovely little mini game planned for us.
Okay.
But first, you're going to need a playmate. Eurylochus!
Oh, my
there you
favorite.
are.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, come over here. I have something very fun planned.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh
yes,
my
you
gosh.
noticed the twister game here on the floor. However,
Okay, I'm not
first-
bad at Twister though. I can play Twister.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
fine.
can you? Well, this is Twister with a twist.
Oh no.
Yes. I know you both enjoyed those pies earlier.
Yeah, they
they
were
were.
really good.
Oh, I'm so glad because I put a little secret ingredient into them. My
Oh,
own
no.
special concoction. Yes. And with that concoction, I will turn you both into pigs.
Oh no!
All right.
We're turning
You're
into
turning
pigs.
into pigs.
How
You're
do we
turning
do
into
this?
pigs. They're
Oh my
turning
gosh.
into pigs.
You must be Circe's nymphs.
They're turning into pigs.
So I think this is the pig that I'm turning into.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
This is the process.
Yes, I can.
Oh my God.
This is the process.
Oh my goodness.
Circe, why would
Thank you
do
so
this?
much, Circe's nymphs.
Yes,
Oh.
my nymphs are helping me
Oh,
turn
look.
them into
Oh,
pigs.
wait.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Ah,
Yes.
the pain.
Yes.
Thank you so
yes.
much.
Soon they will be oinking, and you can fight with them.
Oh, I think I did it wrong.
My goodness. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Turn into a pig. Turn into a pig. Turn into a pig. Turn
put my head
into a pig.
Oh my gosh.
What lovely pigs they're making. Oh, my goodness. Magic is so magical, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I'm talking to you.
Oh, wow. Oh, different shades of pink.
Why did you do this to the pies?
This makes the twister more fun.
Okay.
Oh, no.
For those of you who are watching right now, we are in the middle of fundraising for Hospital del Niño and Fundación PEDIÁTRIco. Two organizations. Oh no. Two organizations in Puerto Rico that do a lot of great work for children's healthcare. And right now, Circe is turning us into pigs.
I'm turning them into pigs for children's health care.
Thank you so much, Circe. Fun fact, you know you never actually see Circe's limbs throughout the entire Circe saga, which adds to that little dynamic of like never knowing when or when to cannot trust Circe.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Am I a pig yet, Circe?
Yes, you are finally big.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Am
perfect.
I a pig yet? Oh wow.
Just-
I always wanted to be a pig.
Just as I intended.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no, dear.
Oh, that makes sense.
It doesn't? Okay.
Oh,
That's
yes.
how it goes.
Oh, I'm a pig.
All right.
My God.
The transformation is complete. Yes, yes. All right. So now,
I thought this would be larger.
I have some magical dice here.
Wait a second, Circe. Aren't you gonna play with us?
Oh, silly. I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. All right. I have this magical dice here, which I will be throwing, and then it will tell them where they must put their little paws on the twister board.
Okay, I'll go first.
All
Got
right.
this.
All right. Okay, here I go. I'm throwing the dice.
Okay.
Throw. All
I
right.
can't see what you should do.
So you must put either your left or right foot on a yellow spot.
Okay. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, we both have to do it at the
Question.
same time?
Perhaps.
Okay, let's do it at the same time.
Yes, but let's move the board. Hold on. There's a better place. We need clearance for you
Yeah.
lovely pigs.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
I did get taller when I could transform into a pig.
Yes, that typically happens.
Okay.
All right. Great. I will throw them again.
Do it.
Okay, the same thing. Left or right foot on a yellow circle.
I'm
All
gonna play my
right.
territory now.
All right. I'll be right here. All right. Throwing the dice.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Okay. Right hand on a red circle.
Oh. my pig.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming, Circe. That was so fun.
Oh, of course. I had
No.
a lovely time.
A woman.
And thank you. You're really cute. I appreciate
Hold me,
you.
Captain, hold me.
We always get traumatized by Circe. What are we doing? All right, we're gonna go right back to the next saga now. Today I've been pied in the face. I've had a pancake eating contest. I played Street Fighter blindfolded. Circe turned me into a pig, and I lost. I don't even know if I lost or won to Eurylochus and Twister. I'm gonna call it a tie. But for those of you who are tuning in now, this is the epic fundraiser live stream for children's healthcare in Puerto Rico. Every time you guys buy one of these posters, any money that would go to me will instead be donated directly to Hospital del Niño and Fundación Hospital Pediátrico, two organizations in Puerto Rico that do a lot of great work for children's healthcare. And all right, we're going to jump right into the next saga. You guys ready? Let's go.
Friends, Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet, my comrades.
Notice Odysseus's
This is your mind.
motif coming back in, the electric guitar one that goes ba-da-ba-da-bam-bam-bam-bam. It's the first motif that's introduced in the entire show. We first hear it in The Horse and the Infant when he's going, all right, my brothers, listen closely. Oh, fun fact that, sorry, my brain is like not functioning after the pie eating contest and the pancake eating contest and the getting turned into a pig is a lot more fun than you would think, actually. But I forgot what I was going to say.
Nothing's what it seems.
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing everybody throwing emojis of skulls in the chat.
The past seems close behind. This life confuses your mind. When does a man become a monster? 558 men.
Now, for those of you keen listeners who noticed that in this part of Epic, the numbers don't quite add up. Because in the underworld, we hear the souls of the dead crew say 550, I forget how many men, who died under your command. But then, earlier in Ruthlessness, Poseidon said a number that showed that it was different. The reason for this is because El Pinor, who has two brief appearances, one in Keep Your Friends Close and the other in Storm, he's the one that's like, Captain, look. And then in Keep Your Friends Close, he's like, what's trapped in that bag? Sadly, he has too much fun at Circe's island and falls off the roof. And now he's hanging out in the underworld. But that's a fun little reference for you guys. By the way, for anybody who wants to buy a poster, make sure you're going to epicthemusical.com, and that's where we're selling these posters. Or just check the link in the description. We also have links for anybody who wants to donate directly to Hospital del Niño and Fundación Hospital Pediátrico. You'll find their socials there. You'll find donation links.
Mom?
All in the link in the description.
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting.
Mamita! Mamita, te amo! Thank you so much for singing for this.
I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see?
Bendito, she was so nervous when we recorded this. I love you, Mom.
I took to
Look, we're doing a fundraiser. What's the crowd?
and ventured to while you were waiting.
Whew, I get emotional every time I hear this part.
Bye, Mom.
But it's okay because then we go back to jamming out.
All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream.
Oh, I remember recording this song with Aaron, and we had such a blast doing all of the different harmonies. Oh, you guys ready for some prophecy? Prophecy. Fun fact, the second half of the song, the really awesome climatic part, that orchestration was not always like that. Originally, the orchestration for No Longer You was pretty like, the second verse and chorus was the same as the first verse and chorus, right? It was very, very similar. But at some point before, we released the Underworld Saga, I really wanted to give a greater sense, some more weight, to this prophecy that Odysseus is hearing, where it's like, he already has gone through so many difficulties on his journey, and his final hope at that point is to get advice from Tiresias, who should tell him how to get home. And then he literally sails through the underworld and suffers just to find this guy. And the guy's like, sorry, I see someone making it home, but it's not you. So this moment to the end of the song, all the orchestration was changed. Also, I wanted to have some more pretty beautiful moments in the second verse. So here we have the danger motif showing up in a really fun waltzy way. But then he delivers some news that is very personal to Odysseus.
I see your wife with a man who is.
Because remember, throughout the show, we see Odysseus's biggest motivation is getting back to his family, right? More than anything, he cares about Penelope and Telemachus.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man.
Oh, and I remember how fun it was to orchestrate all the.
Brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it all alive. But it's no
Siren song, Scylla throat, mutiny, lightning bolt. Also, what was fun too was that when Mason, your vocals are amazing. Mason, I hope you're watching this. If you are, I love you, man. Thank you for everything you've done. But when Mason recorded this, he was recording on the previous orchestration. So it was really fun to rework the orchestration with his vocals to, really really make it explode. And now one of my favorite songs on the show. I don't remember which one I just did. So we're going here.
How did suffering become so
Sorry, I think I saw pi on my board.
How am I to reunite with my estranged? Do I need to change?
Oh.
I'm surrounded by the souls of those I've lost.
So for those of you who
I'm the only
know of previous drafts of songs in Epic, originally,
threat we'll find across the sea.
this spot was taken by Man of the
What if I'm
House,
the monster?
if any of you guys know
What
that.
if I'm in the wrong? What if
But I really wanted to have a song that really focuses on Odysseus' mental transformation and kind of walking us through each of the steps that we followed him on for all of the sagas up to this point.
two kind of foes, but a monster to ourselves? What if I'm the monster? Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done it right?
Oh, I love this moment.
Men to pigs to protect her.
I don't know if you guys have seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
She learned to be cold.
but
She got older and now she saves them.
I love the openings to that anime, and
Is he scared that he's doing
they served as a big inspiration for me in some moments of Epic, including Monster.
something and now no one dares to piss him off? Does a soldier use a wooden horse to kill sleeping Trojans? 'Cause he is
It's funny, a lot of the inspirations for Epic come from the real video games and anime,
became the monster, threw that guilt away.
but I can't help it. I love them so much, you know? Since I was a kid, I've been watching so many of them, and I love the larger-than-life themes. I love getting hooked onto a good video game and its story and getting so invested in the characters, and then it's all I can think about for a bit. And so when I was writing Epic, I really wanted to capture that too.
Oh, ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. And deep down I know this well. I lost my best.
And it was cool because from each of the other sagas, sorry, just making sure I don't have a pancake on my face. From each of the other sagas, we kind of see somebody else appear at the end of the saga. You know, we have Athena come in at the end of sagas 1 and 2. Poseidon shows up at the end of saga 3. Number 4, he's against Circe. But at the end of saga 5, Odysseus has to confront himself. It's a really cool moment for me. I think it's an awesome way to end Act 1. Having Odysseus kind of come to terms with like, wow, look at everything I've lost. I need to have a capacity for ruthlessness if I want to make it home. Or something like that, I don't know.
I'll become the monster.
All right. Next up, we have another special guest. I have no idea who it is, but I'm being told that our special guest has submitted a video message from the underworld. What could that be?
Jorge Rivera-Herrans.
What?
I am delighted to participate in this fundraiser. I speak to you through a pre-recorded message from the underworld. How are you?
I'm good, Tiresias. How are you doing? Why am I speaking to a pre-recorded video? I need some cups.
It is because I can see the future, Jorge, and I am going to prove it. I would like to play a game.
A game? I mean, sure, we've been playing games for this entire stream, so I think it makes sense.
In front of you,
Whoa.
there are 5 numbered cups. Choose one of them.
Okay, sure. I choose cup number 3. Wonder why they put... Okay, now what?
You chose cup number 3, didn't
What?
you?
That's crazy. How did you know that? That doesn't make sense. All right, let's play this
It is
again.
because I see the future, Jorge.
That doesn't make sense, though. Nobody can see the future. All right, we're playing again. I'm going to choose a different cup. I want you to tell me what cup I chose. There's no way he's going to get this right, because I'm not choosing a cup. Where'd the music go?
You're trying to cheat!
What?
You didn't select any cup!
No, you got it all wrong. I was just...
Cheater!
What?
Evildoer! Malpractitioner!
I'm sorry!
Shame!
No!
Shame!
Okay, jeez, I said I'm sorry. I just can't believe you can see the future. It's crazy, don't you think? Like...
Of course I can!
Okay, I get it. All right, how about this? Why don't we play a game that I designed? I'm going to write a name on this paper, and I want you to tell me what name I wrote, all right? Ha! Guess that, Tiresias.
You wrote Talia.
Oh, come on! You can see the future that well?
That one was a lucky guess.
Oh, okay. Very funny.
But I do see one more thing in your future, Jorge. You're going to be very, very wet. Very, very soon.
What just happened? Hello? You can't just drop in and give me a prophecy like that and say I'm gonna get very wet very soon. Okay, well now I'm severely spooked. However, I'd like to say thank you so much to Tiresias for making time for the fundraiser and playing some games with me. And thank you to Mason Oshosky for voicing him. I'm a little traumatized now. I suppose we should just continue the show and hope for the best. Oh, thank you so much. All right, next up is the Thunder Saga. What does he mean by I'm going to get very, very wet very, very soon?
Don't you miss me?
Like, does he mean like I'm getting, like...
More than you know.
Then jump in the water and kiss me.
Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm a
All right, fun thing about the beginning of the song, you can actually hear the Penelope motif,
You are safe and sound.
but it's not done on Penelope's classic viola.
Let's watch our love.
It's done with those synthetic siren voices.
Oh, I would, but I'd be suffering trying to float the whole time.
Also, I really enjoyed writing the song because I tried doing this thing to help kind of add to the call and response aspect to it, where the vowel type that you hear at the end of every line is the same vowel as the opening word of the next line. So, I will take the suffering from you, ooh, as good as it sounds, you know?
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I
Who's
was
on the run? Or hiding from, I don't know, beside it.
And let's say
I don't know.
the way home with
I don't
giant
know.
waves and giant storms.
Oh, no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take?
Where am I supposed to go?
He will chase you high and low, so find a place he'd never go. The one way you'll get home is sailing where he's scared to roam. Oh, it's through the lair of Scylla.
No.
This is your only way home, the lair of Scylla.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope.
Okay, oh, I forgot to mention this before. In Scylla, when she mentions the lair of Scylla, you can hear a piano playing a melody that is eerily similar to Circe's motif. The that thing? Right when she says the lair of Scylla.
The things
Why is that? I don't know. I do not know. You do not ask me. I don't know.
Let's cut the charade.
You are no wife of mine. I love this part of the show. I love coming back strong from Act 2, being like, we got new Odysseus. This is a different beast.
Underwater, there are packs of you hiding.
He's no longer just a man.
Yeah, I know exactly.
He's got that dog in him.
My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
But don't worry, because on our epic party poster, the sirens are just hanging out at the beach. They're having a good time. Nothing bad happens to them. You didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you. We've been away from home for about 12 years or so. First we slayed in our own war, and now we're here with more foes. While on the run from Poseidon, we found a ship with no crew.
Guys, I will say it's been very delightful to see all the emojis you're sending in the chat. For those of you who are tuning in now, we are in the middle of the epic fundraiser live stream for children's healthcare in Puerto Rico.
You pretended.
Every single poster you guys buy contributes to a nursing home that is one of a kind in Puerto Rico that provides 24/7 care to kids with chronic illnesses or other conditions. And you're also contributing to the development of equipment and facilities that are used to treat children.
No more of us deceased, cause we won't take more suffering from you. We are the man-made monsters. We are the ones who conquer. You are a threat no longer. We won't take more suffering from you.
Spare us, oh spare us please.
Why?
so you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the
Is everybody sending sushi in the chat? That's crazy!
He is the one who feasts now. No more of us deceased, so he won't take more suffering from you. He is the man-made monster. He is the one who conquers. You are a threat no longer. He won't take more suffering.
I also knew that I wanted the beginning of Act 2 to go out with a bang, you know? And so having Odysseus straight up just declaring, kill them all, really shows us this is a different beast than we've been dealing with from the beginning of the show. Now, something I had a lot of fun doing in the next song, Scylla, is throughout the show we've been kind of following Odysseus' POV, but in this song I actually withhold thoughts from the audience, right?
This is our only way home.
By the way, do you guys know Scylla has telepathy in Epic?
You're quiet today.
But that's a thing for another day.
Not much to say.
Deep down, I got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down.
So basically, as these guys are sailing near Scylla's lair, they just start getting flooded with all these scary, negative thoughts, and they don't really know what's going on. They just start getting this really bad feeling. And what's fun here is, like, Eurylochus makes a really big confession to Odysseus, but we don't hear Odysseus' thoughts. We don't... In a show where Odysseus talks so much, this one moment we withhold that.
Full speed ahead. Deep down, we only care for ourselves.
Eurylochus, light up 6 torches.
Yeah.
We're lonely demons from hell.
Captain!
Something approaches.
I don't know if you guys have played League of Legends, but there's a character in League of Legends, Jhin, and his theme is super sick. I forget it. He has a string instrument. Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? It might be a fiddle. I don't remember for sure if it's a violin, but it's got this beautiful, sick melody to it. And that was one of the inspirations I had for Scylla's melody here, you know? This very nefarious, terrifying melody that just pierces the soul. It's crazy because in this song, Odysseus just says, you know, he's talking to himself at the beginning, they're thinking, lair of Scylla. Then Eurylochus even says, you're not talking a lot today. And then all we really hear from him is, light up 6 torches. And then at the end, he sings a harmony with Scylla.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men. Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick that God...
For those of you who are tuning in right now, those of you who just joined the stream, we're in the middle of an epic fundraiser for children's health care.
That you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends.
All you have to do if you want to contribute is buy one of these posters. Any money that would go to me will instead be donated directly to Hospital de NIÑO and Fundación Hospital Pediátrico, 2 organizations in Puerto Rico that do a lot of great work for children's healthcare.
We didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something! I can't!
If you want to buy a poster, all the links are in the description. You can buy a poster at epicthemusical.com, or if you want to just donate to the charities directly, we've left donation links there too.
Lower your weapon. No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drain the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame. Eurylochus, Eurylochus, Eurylochus. Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way.
You know, I almost did get in my way, but it felt a little too high for the moment.
Why?
I am not letting you get in my way. You know, just way. Can you imagine that? Yeah. That's Paramedes, by the way.
You relied on wit, and then we died on it.
Alpinor's not here to share in the moment, but Paramedes quite literally backstabbed Odysseus.
Head. Where are we?
Some island, the first one we found. It's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of the sun, don't know where it's from, but here's where we found all these cows to hunt. Right in front, and hunger is so heavy. Hunger is so heavy.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Now, there are a lot of recurring motifs in epic from a melodic standpoint, right? But if I remember correctly, Luck Runs Out is the only one that comes back like this, where they're re-singing basically the entire verse, but with a new added context, right? Because there are a lot of times where you'll see something like like melodic motifs will come back, right? And these are melodic, but they're also sung through, you know? And that's less common. You might hear like a one-liner like, if you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent. Translating to, I mistook you for a general, what a waste of effort spent, right? You're not looking for a mentor, I'm not looking for a friend. But this is one of the only ones that like actually comes back. We hear the entire how much longer till your love runs out. I mean, it's just a man, the when does a man become a monster one, but we don't get the verse back as well, you know? Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do. I was driving to the island in the sky. This is why you don't let Eurylochus near the cows. Man is thinking about food and food alone. Even when he joined the stream, he said, they promised me food.
Captain?
I hope he was satisfied with the pies, though, but then we got turned to pigs. What can you do?
Away from this island now. Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow.
Oh my gosh.
They were the sun god's friends.
Writing the ending of Mutiny was a lot of fun, too, because
Who do you think you'll send?
I like to use silent moments to really let an action sit in. To let an action sit and let us really sit in the moment of like, oh my gosh, something terrible just happened, right? And even though we don't necessarily know why it's bad that this immortal cattle was killed, we know that it's terrible. The music tells us. And then, one of, if not my favorite song in Epic the Musical. I don't know, it's hard. I really am happy with the writing of Thunderbringer, you know? The way it presents, it gives us exactly a sense of who Zeus is, while he speaks in this very heightened language.
Pride is a damsel in distress.
And of course, Luke's amazing vocals don't hurt the ears.
I can undress her. Trial she cannot to confess.
In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. judgment call.
Woo!
The one who makes her kingdom.
Thank you again so much to Stage Pilot for making all this possible. I really appreciate it. Thank you for, setting all of this up. Thank you again so much to Atlantic for making this possible, for helping organize this, and for letting us use their area, their building, and everything. Would not have been able to do this without you guys.
I were to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own, why do I think they lose? Enlighten me, King of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great. I wonder who takes the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate to the Thunderbringer here.
Oh man, I'm feeling my hand.
Till your death with fear and spear you while your death is near. Lightning wielder here to yield your time, for you have passed your prime. Sublime you for your act of crime.
It's really funny because every time I look at the chat, I just see all this I just see a bunch of emojis. And I think even if I couldn't hear the music right now, I feel like I would be able to know where we are in the show just by the emojis that everybody is sending.
Don't make me do this. Don't make me do this.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a light? When does a man become a monster? Does a rainbow become a tidal wave? When does a reason become a rain? When does a man become a monster?
I love this moment. I love Thunderbringer so much. Just it's so cool. We get such a giant climax for all of the characters that we've been following up to this point. From the beginning of the show to here, we've been following Odysseus and all of his crew members, and it builds up to this moment that's just heartbreaking for me. That with all of his mistakes, Eurylochus still looks to his captain but will die. And all Odysseus can muster up is yeah.
Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
Oh, fun little fact. This next melody, I initially had titled it Telemachus' Lullaby. And I like to think that in this moment, as Odysseus is losing consciousness, he thinks of his wife and of his kid, hence the animation. And his final thought before he fades is, and what of my son? So then it's fun to start the next saga with, Oh my gosh, that's the end of the saga. Okay, all right, sorry. All right, now, I've been getting a little carried away with some of these mini games, so we gotta be efficient with our time now. Our next special guest is special, but I don't know who it is. It's somewhere. I feel it's in the wind. I feel it's in the music. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, could it be the one and only Zeus?
You may rise, I am here.
You joined the Fundraiser, Zeus.
Of course, I heard there were games. You know how I love my games.
Yeah, well, what are we playing today?
Well, have you heard of Hot Potato?
Yeah, I love Hot Potato.
Oh, of course you do. It's lame. So I made a game called Shock Potato. It's like Hot Potato, but cool.
I will admit, that's pretty cool. I'm down to play.
Let's go. Come on.
Okay, wait a second. So are you saying that you called it Shock Potato? Does that mean I'm going to get shocked if I lose?
That is correct. I'm going to pass this potato to you, and whoever gets shocked loses. So we're going to do one round. Sudden death.
What? Wait, is it actually sudden death?
Go.
Wait, that was just a figure of speech, right? Zeus! I can't just... I got the rest of the stream to do. Ah! Whoa!
Got me good.
So I won?
No, of course not. Athena, bring more people. This wasn't fair.
What do you... Okay. Oh, Athena! Eurylochus!
All right.
Circe!
This time, I'm changing the rules. Okay? Whoever gets shocked this time
wins. Yes, yes. And so you can't hold on to it for longer than a second, okay?
Okay.
So here we go.
So we have to get shocked to win?
That's right. Yes, no.
Just to make sure you were...
My goodness.
Everybody else here except...
Yes! I won! Ow!
Wow, you're kind of like an electricity conductor.
I'm an electric magnet, yes.
Oh my gosh, well thank you so much for playing with us.
Of course. If anyone else wants to play this over there, that's where I'm going to be doing it.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad I survived.
Of course. I would never shock you. I will later.
Oh my goodness. All right, well thank you so much, Athena, Eurylochus, Circe, and Zeus for coming to the fundraiser. All right, I'm just glad that I didn't, on that one. It looks like our next thing is, let's see, we just went through the Thunder Saga, we played Shock Potato. Time for the Wisdom Saga. Let's do it.
It's just me, myself, and I, stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind, dreaming of all these
I would not like to know how that would have gone if
boy, I wish I could. So
I had been the one who got shocked.
light,
Knowing Zeus, he does not like losing his games.
but no clue who you are, and no idea.
It's still super nice of Luke to show up to the fundraiser.
Somebody tell me, come
Thank you so much, Zeus, for showing up to the fundraiser, and thank you so much to Luke Holt, the voices.
If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find?
Ah, Miko, your voice is incredible.
In a cyclops, give me giants in a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimera's, the minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be
Legendary.
There are strangers in our halls, trying to win the heart of my mom, but she is standing tall. 108 old face.
So something fun about this song, when we were deciding, when I was deciding the instruments for Telemachus, I wanted to have something that, showed that he was Odysseus and Penelope's son, but also kind of demonstrates another aspect of his character, which is his eventual relation with Athena, right? And so what I thought was really fun was a sort of playing off of the piano that is usually Athena's instrument, but then giving him this other type sounding piano that is called an indie piano in this case, right? So the indie piano is relevant because he ends up, bonding with Athena. And what's fun too is that the background music still has an acoustic guitar, which he gets from his dad, right? And then string instruments, which he gets from his mom. Because remember, in Epic, Odysseus is represented by guitar instruments, whether electric or nylon string. And then Penelope is represented by a viola backed by a string ensemble. So we get an acoustic guitar and some strings in Telemachus' background music, but his primary instrument is still the indie piano. Because someone's watching over him.
Boy, when's your tramp of a mother gonna choose a new husband?
Aaron Alexander, who voices Antinous, it's so funny because his character is just so evil. But Aaron is one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
I just did. What you gonna do about it, champ?
What you gonna do about it, champ?
Somebody
What you gonna do about it, champ?
come and give me.
What you gonna do about it, champ?
Fight this monster. Is it you I'll find?
If so, then. If so, then.
Fight, little wolf, fight. Wanna entertain me? Bite, little wolf, bite. Let's see how you take this. Strike, little wolf, strike. Wanna be a man then? Fight.
This song is so fun for me. It's got one of my favorite moments in all of Epic. So even though Thunderbringer as a song, because of the way it's written, the way it's structured, and the way it brings a climax to the part of the story that encompasses Odysseus, Eurylochus, and the crew, even though that's probably my favorite song from that aspect, this song has one of my favorite moments, and it's the middle part of the song, right? When Athena appears.
fight. Wanna entertain me? Bite, little wolf, bite. Let's see how you take this. Strike, little wolf, strike. Wanna be a man and fight, little wolf, fight, little wolf, fight. What?
Die.
Little wolf, die. Don't you know it's vital? Little wolf, fly. Or because you had to try, little wolf.
Woo! Okay.
For you, die, little wolf, die, little wolf, die.
Need some help?
What's going on?
This moment, this is one of my favorite moments in all of Epic. It's just so cool because we haven't seen Athena in forever, right? The last time we saw her was at the ending of My Goodbye. And then when she comes back, it's in such a cool moment that just, I love it. She's still like so fun and cocky, but she's also taking on this mentor role for Telemachus. And we've seen Odysseus in Quick Thought, and for the most part, he's used to it, right? But this is Telemachus' first time in Quick Thought. And it's really disorienting because to him, it just looks like time stopped, right? But in reality, what's happening is that for the moments in which Athena is doing her Quick Thought power on Telemachus, his thoughts are accelerating to such a high speed that they're able to have full telepathic conversations in a microsecond, right? But it's still very disorienting for users who are not used to it. Because from their perspective, time just kind of phases in and out, right? But you know, it's not like you can move your body while time is stopped. You're just kind of frozen and then suddenly, ow, you know? Very disorienting.
Oh, maybe I pushed you a bit too hard.
I remember we were recording that line with Tegan. It was so fun. We had so many different takes of, oh, maybe I pushed you a little bit too hard. And then we had one that was like, oh, maybe I pushed you a bit too hard. I don't know, we just had a lot of fun with it. It was so fun to record. For those of you tuning in right now, we are in the middle of the Epic Fundraiser live stream for children's healthcare in Puerto Rico. For every poster that we sell, every dollar that would go to me will instead go directly to Hospital del Niño and Fundación Hospital Pediátrico. I will also be donating $50,000 to be divided equally amongst Hospital del Niño and Fundación Hospital Pediátrico. These are two organizations in Puerto Rico that do a lot of great work for children's healthcare. What's happening right now is I'm signing as many of these posters as I can so that whoever buys posters has a chance that the poster you receive is one of these ones that I signed. In between each of the sagas, we're playing mini games. So far, we had Athena come in and play Street Fighter with me while blindfolded. We had Polites have a pancake eating contest with me. We had Eurylochus come in and we played Pie to the Face musical chairs. We had Circe come in and turn me and Eurylochus into pigs. We had Tiresias send a video from the underworld. What else? We had Zeus come in and he almost shocked me with a potato.
I don't know who your friend is.
Yeah, and now we're in the middle of the Wisdom Saga.
My time with you has been splendid. The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. Never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more. And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't think you might have.
I remember recording this with Miko. He's such a good sport, you know, because we recorded this and then we had all of these takes for this song, and I just remember he was so tired because he was on such little sleep that day, but he was powering through and we were getting so many good takes. And then the machines malfunctioned and we had to do the entire song, his vocals of the song, from scratch. And I felt so bad. He was like taking a nap and I had to be like, dude, I'm so sorry, the machine malfunctioned. We need to do it again. What we need to do, we got to remove this thing from it. And he's like, I got you. And he did it. He's so nice. Miko, if you're watching this, thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
It's been 10 years since I last saw you.
Remember me, I am the infamous Odysseus.
Let's see where you've been.
the time dive. I love this moment so much where Athena is using her connection to Odysseus' mind throughout the many years that they've been using Quick Thought together to search through his memories to find out where he is. And so she tracks him down through his memories to Calypso's island, right? And it's a fun, vulnerable moment for Odysseus, as we'll see as time goes on.
I know.
Oh, sorry, it's fun to see a vulnerable moment from Odysseus. It's not a fun, vulnerable moment.
Odysseus, where did you go?
It's fun to like get new layers to characters who we had seen in very different lights previously.
Morning, sleepyhead, you've been resting.
And then Wangui's vocals are so soft, like soft ocean waves on a silent shore, you know? Wangui, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for voicing Calypso.
Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here.
No, I need to be signing posters. I cannot shimmy right now.
Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here. Be my love in paradise. Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. Oh,
Yeah, no, I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
Oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Goddess.
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain.
So right after we had cast Wangui as Calypso, back when I was still doing the demos of these songs, not even like the actual official concept album, we had such massively different time zones that every time we recorded, it was like 3 a.m. for one of us and like, 10 or noon for the other. But it was so fun and worth it.
You're mine, all mine.
7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll.
Odysseus?
All I hear are screams.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I've sacrificed. Every comrade I long knew.
Oh, this part always makes me tear
I
up.
saw them die, and all I hear are screams.
It was fun making it so that the vocals in this song, I think if I remember correctly, you get polities on either the left or right sound. So if you're wearing headphones, you'll hear polities on the right. Eurylochus on the left, and then Anticlea kind of going in between, or I think it's in between and up high. So that you are listening to it the way Odysseus is listening to it. It's a fun little like mixing mastering thing that we were able to do, and I really enjoyed it. And then the way his voice drowns in this symphony of other voices.
He needs my help.
Oh, and the heartbreak in Athena's voice here too. Like, everybody really like brought their A game, you know?
Father, God King, rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with one who's a prisoner far from home. Odysseus.
Divine intervention, is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that Greek. You are
By the way, my friends,
for a man.
YouTube's gonna shut it down again. But do not fret, because we're just gonna make another stream. We will do this stream. We will finish this fundraiser. We are gonna help children's healthcare. All right? So if this stream goes down, same story. It'll go down. I'll give you guys a new link. Just go to that link, and that should be the last link for the night, because we're already approaching the end of the show. We're approaching the end. So keep that in mind. If the stream gets shut down, it's not over yet. There will be another link, and the show will continue.
Bring it.
Apollo.
You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs, so with so many sirens gone, I think God is in the wrong.
They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
Hephaestus.
Trust is not given, is forged. Why should I give him my support? He sacrificed his own cohort.
I'm so thankful that my dad was willing to record for this. For those of you who don't know, my dad, Papito, he voices Hephaestus in God games. I thought it'd be fun to do that because I just felt like vibes-wise he was so perfect for it because, you know, we had built this vocal booth together. And truth, it felt more like he was building and I was the assistant, you know? This amazing vocal booth that we used to record like the vast majority of the vocals in the Epic the Official Concept album.
Wait!
Oh, I love this moment because we've seen Athena being using quick thought on other people, but it's the first time we see somebody say Uno reverse, right?
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, but that can wink like his son.
All the vocalists in this song were so fun to work with. Brandon McInnes being Apollo, he's such a sweetheart. Apollo. Hephaestus, my dad, love you so much, Papito. Then Jenny K. Jaw, the amazing voice of Aphrodite. She's like always slays. Check out her music, by the way. It's incredible. And then Mocha voicing Ares. It's so funny because Mocha's like the nicest person in real life, but then in Epic, he's like, you know?
So many tales.
Oh my gosh, and then the amazing Posey voicing Hera. Right.
He's got the mind of a genius.
It's a pretty cool cast. I'm really happy with it.
You can do better than that. He's kind of funny. Never once has he cheated on his wife. Release him.
Release him.
I played your game and won. Release him.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame.
That pie and rule and not all over my face. Zoom into all that for the show.
Show her I'm the judgment call.
Oh my gosh, beast mode Zeus. I love it. I love it. I love that all the characters have these like anime moves or special moves or like, you know, different forms, you know. I love Eurylochus has the strongest of same, which is the name of his sword, right? And it's this giant sword. And then Poseidon's got his god move, Shatter the Ocean. And then Zeus has his beast mode. Oh my gosh. Remember when everybody thought she died here? That was a lot of fun. Oh, I love this moment. I love this moment so much. Remember, Zeus's whole thing is he likes to reveal people's true natures, and we get a sense of Athena's true nature in this moment. All right, that is the Wisdom Saga. Woohoo! All right, I think it's about to shut down now. Like, it's going to shut down any moment now, so we're going to shut it down, right? We're going to shut it down and make a new stream right now. Don't go away. There's a new link coming right now, all right? We'll be right back.